This podcast contains humor of a tasteless and possibly offensive nature. Listening to this podcast may condemn your soul to hell, or cause you to laugh so hard that you crap your pants. If that's not to your particular taste, then turn this podcast off and have a nice day. Otherwise, enjoy the Junkiest Podcast on Earth.
Yeah!
Probably got enough to make fucking like 2 episodes if you really
Oh,
wanted
yeah, probably.
Well,
I
this
mean,
is just extra stuff.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
fuck it, we'll just do this. Especially when we can, we'll just riff. I mean, turn the mics on and just have fun talking. I mean, it's pretty much what we're doing to begin with. but
Yeah,
it's
I
just-
mean, there's no agenda, no.
People gotta pay extra for the good shit.
While you guys rap, I'm going to grab me another beer.
Oh, okay. I'll be box.
Boats and hoes.
Shooting does.
Every time I come, I produce a quart. Fat Bitches Productions. Fat Hoes Productions. New single coming out this summer called Big Booty Bitches. I love all the big booty bitches. First title track, Slapping That Ass.
And because he loves all the big booty bitches, I'm stuck with all the skinny ass bitches. But I'm cool because as long as they're above a 3, it goes.
Above 3 what feet?
No, I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, 3. God damn, follow
3
along.
inches, dick.
Just because you don't have any ranking doesn't mean fuck. Some of us have standards. God.
It's like your credit score, you know?
Like I don't bone within the first minute of the first date. Once minute 2 hits,
it's done,
it's
dealio.
done.
It's
Once minute 2 hits, not the second minute hits.
That's right. It's like, would you like this drink? I called it the BC. What's that stand for? Bill Cosby.
He got
I know.
mistrial.
Shit me.
But I mean, but it doesn't qualify for double jeopardy. It's a mistrial, so they can retry him again.
If they wanted to,
If
yeah.
they wanted to, they can retry him. If they got a verdict of guilty or non-guilty, then double jeopardy applies.
If the dick don't fit, you must quit, sir.
That's nice.
If the dick don't fit, you
Well, you got 40. You got like 50 some bitches that could have testified to whether it fit or didn't fit. So it's
He fudged my popsicle.
I got the pudding and I put the quaalude in the drink and then she drank it and then I took her clothes off and then I had my way with her. I pooped the papa. That's a really bad. Was that a good Cosby or bad Cosby?
It's better than what I would have ever fucking came up with.
I went for it, dude. And I even think I threw out some spittle too, and I was going for it because I'm like, oh man, I'm not fucking this up. So I'm just rolling with it.
It's like the first time he had sex. I'm doing it.
And then afterwards, he's like, I did it. I can't believe I did it.
I won't lie. I won't lie.
In your arms
In one of my
tonight.
earlier sexual experiences, I have used the phrase, and I'm spent,
And I'm spent.
from Austin Powers. Yes. Won't lie. Laugh. I'll give you a minute to laugh.
Well, no, fucking one night, me and my blood brother Cody, we at my old apartment, we had our girlfriends and things happened, and we like looked over at each other while our girls were doing, God knows what, and we just sat there and looked at each other and like high-fived each other, and when we high-fived, we like interlocked fingers for a second and like shook our hands like we fucking did it, dude. Listening to Motley Crue worked. We did it.
And then you pull your hands away. You're like, don't touch me, fat.
And then you put your hands away and you're like, not bad.
It's like, yeah, your girlfriend smells way better than mine. Mine smells like EBT cards and disappointment.
Hey, she meets half my criteria. I'm all about,
Oh yeah,
disappointment and, fast shit.
Yeah, shout out to my ex. She's a fat
Or bad
bitch.
choices.
Go ahead. Couldn't have made that memory happen without you. Thank God you're,
Oh, yeah.
moved on.
Oh, yeah. Fatty has.
Because I haven't.
Fatty has. I've seen guys that have had hookups that they're like, I'm like, give it 10 years, and then you're just gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe I was so stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. The difference between a bad lay and an interesting memory is just time.
True.
I didn't say good memory. I just said an interesting memory.
Yeah.
And the phrasing was intentional.
Like weird sex experiences, right?
Yeah. You know, a lot of that, you know, crazy barber shit.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this completely.
You know, crazy
Go on.
You know, we were talking about, you know, tightening the fucking.
Oh, okay.
Come on, we talked about it like not even like 45 minutes ago.
I think my gerbil's dead. my gerbil died.
He went to go shoot up heroin for a second.
That's what happened. He's sleeping now.
Can't wait.
But I love the smell thing. Still, I would have been like, man, can I hit your girl? Because I kind of want to mix those two. I just want to like get this like weird, like crazy, stanky bitch mixture going. It'd probably be like delightful.
That's like,
Or maybe I'm
that's
just-
like truffle and grundlebutter all a bit together.
If it spreads, I mean, it probably spreads better than fucking Vegemite. So,
Probably tastes better than Vegemite. Well,
I don't know what Vegemite tastes like. Do you?
Oh, I
It
guess I'll have
sounds
to.
fucking disgusting.
You could probably
Vegemite?
buy it on Amazon. You know, buy Vegemite on Amazon, then we could try it on the
I'm
Junk
pretty
Pod
sure, yeah.
and be like,
We need to try. We need to. You know how Safeway has that fucking build your own 6-pack. We need to do that too.
dude. Speaking of like an interesting game to do, would be it's called Beer Bingo. The idea is everybody who comes to participate, they bring a 6-pack or whatever, one particular brand of beer, and we all pile all the beer into one big container that nobody can see. It has to be random. Every time you get a beer, you randomly put your hand in, or you put your hand in, and you randomly pull out a beer. So let's say there's 6 of us playing. The moment you drink a beer from each of the 6 guys' brands, you win. It's like beer bingo.
Oh.
At random, you pull it out, but you got to drink a beer before you go grab another beer.
But
So the main object is to get one of everything.
Yeah.
damn, I'm gonna be smashed.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things where the more people playing, like the difficulty and the increase.
And it depends on how much of people want to be an asshole. Because I mean, I would sit there and buy pints of just Jack Daniels and
That's the game.
drink, bitch. You think this is a fucking joke? Do you think this is a fucking game?
Well, I mean, I would
I thought it was.
I would definitely make a rule of like
motherfucker, this is life.
I'd make a rule where, you know, at least a mixed drink like a Jack and Coke would be
They have
considered.
those Jack and Cokes pre-made.
You could, you know,
Or
like
at
get
least some
some
vodka and Clorox.
get some
Fuck.
empty bottles and you know, put some labels on it, you know, at least have something that they can grab onto and be like Jack and Coke. Or you could even just do like a regular bingo, just like
Yeah, it was Drano.
I'm sorry, I'm getting way too like Fatty's looking at me like, dude, you're like way overthinking this. I'm like, it's a fucking cool
I know
game.
he didn't hear the jokes that were going on while you were talking.
Yeah, I missed them all.
It's
I mean, there's one beer game that I will outright refuse to play because I know I guaranteed will lose, and that is Edward 40 Hands.
oh, dude, I've won that game. Seriously.
Really?
Yeah, homie was. I was like, it was me and 2 other homies we were playing.
What color is your skin?
Well, right now it could be any color you want because nobody could see me. But no,
For the right amount of money, I'll be a Smurf.
I'll be any color you want. You can paint me purple, boy.
I'll be the the big old purple people eater.
Yeah. Well, no, we were playing and I was like, I'll take 2 Cobras, and I was like, because that's the only ones I like.
Oh my god.
And they were like, okay. So they come back and it was like, all we got was
Did you
OEs and
just say-
Mickeys. I was
Did
like,
you say
great.
Cobras?
Yeah.
King Cobras? Those are the better tasting ones, in my opinion. I mean, no 40s really taste good, but
Yeah, I was about to say.
Well,
Those
okay,
are the
here's
better
here's the deal. Like they have 40s of Bud Light and Budweiser, so it tastes no different than like 12 ounces of Bud Light and Budweiser.
But anyways.
Oh, you're talking about ghetto 40s, where
Yeah,
like
yeah,
there's only one size and it's 40.
Yeah.
It's a 40.
Foudy. So anyways, we're all smashing on fucking OEs and Mickeys, and we have to have a designated tape guy.
Mm-hmm.
So the designated tape guy goes through one guy, tapes him up all nice and neat, and tapes up the other guy all nice and neat, comes to me, and he fucking cuts off my fucking circulation. So I'm like, so what are we gonna do if we win? Because I'm thinking in my head, because I'm gonna fucking win. Because if I don't, my hands are falling off.
You're not gonna be miles deep. You're gonna be. It's gonna be stump deep.
Yeah, exactly. So where he's like, all right, yeah, we'll smoke up to whatever. Yeah, I'll smoke you out. And all right, cool, let's do this. So I'm like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like just sitting there for a good 10, 15 minutes. And then like, oh, hey, man. I almost said my name. We're like, hey, man, we're catching up. I'm like, oh, shit. Blah, 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 blah. You know, I'm like, and I finally finish, and they still have like a whole 40 to themselves to go.
Shit.
Yeah, they were fucking with me. Pretty sure.
Dude, honestly, I could try to put it down fast, but no matter how quickly I'd put down the 40, I'd probably have to piss before. That's
one of the points. We're all like, what do we do? And then our idea was like keep a pinky and a thumb out. That was just hard to do because the bottle was there.
Right.
But so we were coming out of the bathrooms with our zipper down and shit.
Coming out?
Yeah.
Of the bathroom? You mean don't mean coming out of the closet?
Joke's on you. The bathroom was in the closet.
I've actually lived
At least it was that night because I drank 240s really fucking fast.
We've lived in an apartment where the bathroom could have been considered a closet.
Yeah, it was a fucking slide door.
Like no bullshit.
Like you ever see a closet with the slide doors and shit? Yeah. It was literally one of that for the bathroom. Yeah.
Basically, the idea was it was part of a larger house. Like it was altogether it was like a 4-bedroom house that somebody decided, you know what? I'll just close off this one wall, and we've got this 2-bedroom house here, and then this 2-bedroom house over here. But the problem was there was only one full bath in this entire 4-bedroom. So instead of having a shower, it was just a sink and a toilet inside of a closet. No bullshit.
That's dope.
Yeah, we'd have to go to his brother's apartment, which is literally the house that was cut off. Like, for real, dude. Oh, my God. Pennsylvania, that was the only best part about that is, like, literally we walk out the door into another door. Hey, here to take a shower.
There was a certain amount of ridiculousness going on there.
Yeah. Oh, it was so funny.
Well, it's just the landlord would just do...
It was a studio. There was no stove, or it was just like a front room with a bedroom and with a toilet, sink, closet.
That you could tell was attached to a much bigger place.
Oh, yeah. It was.
And before we left, the landlord went downstairs and converted. It just so happened that the basement or the first level, there's this like empty space that just happened to have a toilet in it. You know, a bathroom toilet kind of bathroom area. So he decided to block off the wall and make another apartment out of it. There wasn't even a full kitchen or just a room with basically what we're sitting in, and the closet's a toilet. That's it.
Nice.
I had a shitload of power strips along the walls.
I mean, and there was only one washer and dryer in the entire building that everybody used. Like,
Dude,
it was as ghetto.
You got to go down this fucking, like, seriously twisted hallway because the fucking floors were all fucking warped.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Dude, this place, like, literally was out of a horror movie. The fucking stairs that when we got out of the studio, we started living into his brother's old apartment.
Yeah, they moved out when we moved in, so.
Go figure. What a weird coincidence, right?
You know, hey.
But no, so there was stairs coming up to the main apartments where everybody's apartments kind of connect to stairs, and then we had our own individual stairs to go out back. Mm-hmm. And these stairs were so fucking deep, it was like straight from a horror movie. Because if you run down them, you're gonna fall. Seriously.
And I climb up those stairs like many nights, fucking hammered out of my goddamn mind. Like, I'm surprised I'm still alive because I could have easily like lost my balance and broke my neck.
Yeah, say an average stairs for like a second story is about 12, 15
You're
steps,
looking at like
right?
45 degrees.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking
double
at.
it for these stairs. That's how steep it was. It was just fucking
like,
stupid.
Almost close to like 15. It was crazy. Yep. That was... Sometimes people live in some interesting places.
Oh, yeah.
Like bums.
I do miss that place, though.
Yeah.
Because it had a hallway closet. You could fit a whole, like, 3-4 bodies into it. My size.
Bodies. Okay, so...
Yeah, I was planning on murdering a couple of people up there.
Okay, I mean, makes sense.
He wanted to be Harry Potter.
The hills up there were fucking ridiculous. To go to school, hill. Sorry, that was an over-exaggeration. Hill. To go to Walmart, hill.
I like that.
Your shins
I like that.
are
To go to
great.
school. hill. I'm like, there wasn't an overhang to get up to school.
You know the mountain on Nightmare Before Christmas? Yeah, that kind of a thing all the way around.
But yeah, it was a weird area. I mean, it was nice, all 4 seasons.
You want to cross the street? Hill.
You want to go to the bathroom?
Hill.
Yeah, it was a little hill, but it was a hill.
Wake up. Hill. Sit
Our
down.
our
Hill.
bathroom in the second fucking place we went into had fucking carpet.
You want to jerk off? Hill.
That's perfect.
Yeah. I mean,
You turn over in bed. Hill.
Hill.
You put your shoes on.
Hill.
Hill. Get it?
Yeah.
you want to think out loud? Hill.
No, there was a lot of fucking hills. Like you got mountains here, so you go up and down in Arizona, but there you go side to side. Mm-hmm. Maybe a little bit of up and down, but mostly side to fucking side.
You're all sideways and shit.
Like, I swear, there are times when I was
walker.
in college back there and so tired, if it wasn't for the fact that the roads were so curvy, I think I would have fallen asleep behind a wheel more often.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Like, yeah. So there was that and the Amish.
There was a lot of Amish there.
But they weren't assholes.
Seriously?
No fucking lie. They were nice. Yeah, they were nice. But there was a shit ton of Amish.
The Walmart that was on top of a hill
Hill.
Yeah, Hill.
Hill Mart.
had, what do you call them? A horse tie down. Basically something where you could tie your horses to it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Because there's a lot
And
of
it's made
Amish.
out of metal, so it wasn't some old fogey shit from like a bygone era. It was like a modern day.
And guess what? That was on top of a hill.
Hill.
And there was a hill behind it.
No, seriously. It's
When they say the rolling hills of the Appalachia, they're not fucking joking. Because, it's part of the Appalachian Mountains. So, yeah, we're talking full. Casey comes from...
And you felt humidity here. It's nothing compared to humidity up there.
Really?
No, seriously, I'd go outside after taking a shower to throw out the trash or something.
Let's be honest.
Sure.
As humid as it was up there, just imagine how shitty it is down in Florida.
Oh, yeah, I bet it's horrible.
Yeah, so we're in the mid-range of shitty humidity. But, yeah, still, it was pretty shitty. I mean, I walk up that hill to go to work. Because, I mean, we know...
In a boner.
we know me, I don't like to drive that much. So.
In a boner. With a boner.
I mean, walking home was nice because you just stroll on down the hill.
You could just roll. Just fall in.
That's when the Heelys were perfect.
But yeah, and for a place that gets snow every
No pun
winter,
intended. Hill, Lise.
they never seem to have any idea how to manage the snow. Like, I've lived in Colorado, and they know how to fucking deal with snow in the winter. Back there, oh my God, I don't know how many times.
Fuck it.
They just we're just going to plow and throw some salt around. And you know what? I don't know how many times I've slipped and slid fucking on roads out there. It's
Make
just,
margaritas out of it and shit.
dude, after a night of cart pushing, which was by far the best job I ever had in my life, pushing carts, which even pushing those carts, I had to push it
Up a hill.
It was like maybe 5
See, if
degrees.
this was a podcast episode itself, there'd be a hill. This would be the episode name. Hill.
It would have tied together with the whole Bobby Hill reference.
Yeah, we have to
earlier.
climb the hill in
Even
order
Bobby
to
Hill had a hill.
record. I have to
Yeah,
climb
too.
a hill to talk into the microphone. But yeah, so I mean, all it's. I kind of miss it, but yeah,
It was small town too.
Small town.
Oh, yeah.
Like
But,
literally, you can walk to one side to the other within an hour.
the best part for me. There was 5 bars within 3 blocks of my house, and I was a member. Not lying. Like, literally, ask him. I'd come home at night from doing whatever. I'd take my vest off, and I'd walk out the back door, down the block, and I'd be in the bar.
How about this one? I liked it because you walk around the corner and there's 5 different fucking restaurants.
Yeah. 5 different restaurants, plus...
Up a hill.
Up a
Plus...
hill. Each hill.
Yeah, each one had a
Plus
hill.
a Fox's Pizza.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a restaurant too. Fox's Pizza is delicious, dude.
Praise-
you haven't had pizza until you had
praise
Fox's.
the Fox's
I mean, it's not
Pizza.
New York pizza. That's pretty fucking good too. TMZ, that's pretty good, but Fox's Pizza is delicious.
TMZ.
I think there's a Fox's up in Chandler.
T&M's.
T&M's. Yeah.
There's...
I'm thinking of that TV show with the
30
celebrities.
30-mile zone, yeah.
yeah. I believe there's a Fox's Pizza up in Chandler somewhere.
Yeah, but do you think it'd be the same?
That's it'd be worth it, dude. It'd be worth a shot.
Yeah, I know it's good, dude. They have
Like-
they have this pizza called the Big Daddy,
It's
and it's a fucking box this big.
well. Hang on.
Seriously.
Do you remember the Bigfoot pizza that Pizza Hut used to make? Okay, basically. Okay, so it's basically just like about a yard wide. Basically, you get 21 square slices out of it, but it's a big pizza.
Oh, okay.
Huge. I loved it.
But yeah, oh yeah,
and it was cheap too.
yeah, like $10.
But it was big.
It was big.
It was big.
No bullshit. It was.
It was all right. Put it this way: $10, and it was more than 2 larges at Little Caesars. Still,
Holy shit.
so it was worth it.
Yeah, probably because just the sheer size of it.
Because
made
it literally
economical.
it filled the box. It wasn't like it was a square box and there was like a good 3 inches in between the box and the
wiggle
pizza.
room,
It was
yeah.
like
it was
literally
a
in
rectangular
the box.
pizza in a rectangular box.
It's like they custom made the box to perfectly fit.
I mean, we bought one every week.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, if not.
UTP Subway or McDonald's.
I mean, it got to the point where my old lady's like, God, can we stop eating fucking pizza? And we're like, no.
well, shit. When we were living in the studio, like I said, we had no stove, and all we had was this fucking electric little fucking skillet. So we'd have either that
You
or
guys probably
hamburger
look like a
helper.
whole bunch of squatters to everybody.
It's like anything else. You just try to make it work.
Yeah.
Whatever.
yeah.
Not exactly the richest people on the planet, but you just try to make it work. But yeah, oh man, yeah, I still want to go back there. I like it out. I like it out west way too much. The only place I'd probably go to back east, New York. That'd be the only exception. But I'm done. I'm gonna stay on this side of the Mississippi.
On the Mississippi River.
I like it out west.
She's a Mississippi queen, if you know what I mean.
She tells me everything.
Sad thing is I'm not familiar with the song, so I couldn't follow it. I dropped the ball.
And this is like your time too. God damn it!
Yeah.
Fuck,
That's
dude.
mountain.
Well, see, basically, you guys used up all the
So now it's our fault.
all the lines that I was aware of.
That's what it is.
Basically, like, okay.
We're the assholes, not him.
It's like by the time you got to me, like, oh man, shit, that's all the words I know to the song.
He could have done the guitar.
I would have accepted that.
I would have That's how the white man plays guitar.
Yeah, I was about to make a reference to that too. Fucking
Longest yard.
yeah, Steve Austin on The Longest Yard.
I was it Goldberg.
Yeah, he
He's
had
like,
the big
get
hammer.
that sledgehammer between your legs. I don't want to kill him.
Yeah, that was a lot of wrestlers in that movie.
There was
Kevin Nash,
yeah.
Big Khali.
yeah,
I want to think there's one more, but I'm probably wrong.
Goldberg, Steve Austin. That's
No,
4, but I'm pretty sure there was at least 1 or 2 more. That had to have been.
I can't recall.
Who was
I
the
can't remember.
CEO that was watching Khali? Wasn't he a wrestler?
No.
No. Okay, I thought he looked familiar.
No, shit, dude. When I see a wrestler, I'm like, the old lady was watching the Magic Mike trailer when it first came out. I was like, oh my God, Kevin Nash. And she's like, who's that? I'm like, the guy behind Magic Mike, like, see that guy in the far right?
The guy with the big dick.
Like, the guy, she's like, that little fucking dude in the background? I'm like, yeah, that's him.
Yeah, my girlfriend, she's watched this movie like 1,000 times, and I was like, I've only watched it once. And she's like, I don't remember the part where there's a dick in this corner. And I was like, all right, we're going to have to watch it so I can show you. And it's that part where the dude's pumping his dick to get it bigger and shit. And I'm like, look, right there. And she's like, holy shit, I never noticed that. And I was like,
Go figure
I'm
you-
too busy,
Go
I'm
figure
too busy
you figured
watching
the dick.
watching Channing Tatum tell this great story about this exotic dancer, and you find the only guy in the back doing something crazy. So he was singing Foghat for some reason. I don't know why. It should have been fucking Tom Sawyer.
Yeah, I fucked up on that one. But like I said, I think I was thinking of Dazed and Confused.
well, yeah. Dazed and Confused is a good movie, but I think it was a little overrated. You can throw me out if you want.
Yeah, I am going to throw you. No, you know what? No, it's a good movie, but I think it's one of those movies that you have to... You would have either had to have been around at that time or been like a partier in high school to really appreciate it on that deep level. Like, I wasn't a partier. I mean, I could get it like, oh, they're having fun and they're drinking beer and they're hanging out, but those were all fucking assholes,
Dude, even when I did
When I
party,
grew
dude,
up.
my party consisted of 10 or less people.
Yeah, I never been to a big party like that.
Yeah.
You guys ever partied out in the desert though?
No.
No?
No.
See, that's what it was. See, us, we'd party out in that fucking desert.
By the dunes and shit? Is that what you're talking about? Or the wash?
The wash. Mainly the wash.
That's what I would hear people talk about is the wash.
We would go to the wash
Or the
and
dunes.
we would do. I taught a bunch of kids how to do pallet runs, and we would build fucking houses out of our pallets and burn it. Couldn't see it from the road, which was pretty fucking cool.
Like I tell you, it's something weird about these flatlands. For some reason, it's oddly like you could probably go out there with like your girlfriend, just over in the field over by where we're living, and get fucking naked and plow her, and no one's gonna notice. No one's gonna notice.
Look at your dog.
Yeah, he's lounging out.
Your fucking dog, he's like looking at us like, are you guys going to stop soon? I'm fucking tired.
No. I got an answer for you. We're gonna keep, it's bonus junk.
Yeah.
So we're fucking rolling it. Yeah, I mean, I never had a big party. Like even when I was in college, it wasn't like Animal House type shit. I went to a community college. So basically, it was like, oh, I got done with school. I got to go fucking push carts for 6 hours.
Now, what movie would you prefer? Dazed and Confused or Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
I haven't seen Fast Times.
What?
Really?
Okay.
Wait. Is it that movie where fucking Sean Penn's a pothead?
Yeah, he's
And he keeps
Spicoli.
ordering
Spicoli.
a pizza?
And he smacks his shoe up against his head. He's like, "Did you hear that? That's my skull."
Hey, Mr.
Yeah, no, I've seen
Hand.
parts of
Her
it.
hand, and then Phoebe Cates when she comes out of the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen parts of it. Yeah, okay.
You've seen that part at least.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And then it has the Go-Go's playing in the beginning.
I guess I'm more familiar with Fast Times than Dazed and Confused.
I don't know. Shit, dude.
Especially high school times, I guess.
What would you pick?
I would pick Dazed and Confused.
I'm with you on that one.
To me,
Probably because of our age. Even though I'm 35, it's the movie you identify with.
it probably had a lot to do with the opening credits being Aerosmith.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I don't know, like Fast Times at Ridgemont High, I had to watch it a couple times to really appreciate it. Kind of like Rocky Horror Picture Show.
You know what? I've never actually seen that.
Get the fuck
Not,
Let me
which
guess,
is
you're going
not
to say
to
you've
say
never
that
seen
I'm not
Purple
interested
Rain,
in seeing
right?
it. At some point, I should probably sit down and watch it, and then we'll probably be like, I'll probably watch it. I'll be like, oh man, that's good, dude. Get the mics. We got to tear this shit apart.
Like some of the trannies doing that. Hey, no, but I'll
But no,
tell you
Dazed and
something.
Confused would be my
Don't
choice.
watch the remake. I couldn't watch the whole fucking thing.
Well,
It
no,
was
no. I
fucking
mean,
horrible.
I
There's
saw.
no way I was going to watch that.
What was it? NBC or ABC did Grease live, and I was kind of watching it,
Was
and
it
I was
hot?
like, okay, this really sucks. I mean, Juliana Hough, she's fucking hot, and I'll eat that box out any day of the week. I'll eat her ass out. No dental dam, just because. But it still sucked. Like, and they did Grease Lightning, and then they had these weird dance moves where they had this like weird shimmy thing. I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit? I mean, that's the hardest part of a musical for me. It's not the song part, it's the dance part. I get the songs because it's like dialogue to music. But if they're dancing, then I'm like, what the fuck? You know, my favorite musicals, if you notice, are the ones where they're not really doing anything super crazy with the dancing. You know, maybe they're moving themselves around because it's supposed
Rocky
to.
Horror Picture shows that, except the only time they do dance is maybe the time warp. Other than that, it's kind of just them walking around and moving around.
Or maybe,
More like stage presence, really.
Yeah, basically.
Or maybe the main character singing isn't doing the dancing. Like maybe they have the other guys on the side, you know, doing twirls and pirouettes or whatever. But like John Travolta's not sitting there spinning around and fucking pulling a moonwalk.
Isn't he doing that in Boogie Nights?
John Travolta wasn't in Boogie Nights.
Swear to God, I thought he was in
You
Boogie
mean
Nights.
Saturday Night Fever?
Maybe.
Then he's doing the disco dancing?
Yes.
And then he was in Staying Alive, which was directed by, wait for it, your middle name, wait for it, Sylvester Stallone.
Did you know
No bullshit.
Sylvester Stallone? It took me up until like 2 weeks ago to realize that Sylvester Stallone's brother is a fucking musician.
Yeah, he was in Rocky 1. He was the
He
band
was
on
the-
the street that do.
But within that whole Staying Alive shit, he fucking begged his brother to have his music be the soundtrack to that movie, and Sylvester like, no. And then the BG said, "Fuck you guys, I'm done. I'm out. Something happened."
It's like, look who
And
comes
so
crawling.
then
Look
Sylvester
crawling
Stallone's
back.
like, "Yeah, I found this guy. And you
I just want you to know you gotta do the music for my movie.
And so he put it on, and that's how he did it. But yeah, I was
With the
kind of
Snow
blown away
Brothers.
on that shit. You would think I would know that.
Did you know that originally for Rocky, the first one, they didn't want him to act; they just wanted him to box. And
Oh yeah,
be a present.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And they would give him a little bit of money, and he's like, "No, I want to be an actor. I want to act. I want to do lines. I want to do this." So they got him out. Whatever. He came back, did it again. Initially, they're like, "Okay, fine, you'll act, yada yada yada," and it worked for him. That's how he.
Yeah,
He-
I mean,
he
a
said, "No, fuck
performance.
you." Same thing with is it James Cameron who directed Terminator?
Yeah.
James Cameron. They wanted him to sell. Or no, he sold the movie rights for $1 just so he can be the director, and then that's how he got big.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I didn't
Well, I
know
mean,
that.
it's funny. It's because you mentioned the Sylvester Stallone thing. You know, this oddly enough, this little fight he had back when he made the first movie led to a point where with the new movie Creed, where there was for the first I don't know if it was the first time, but I think there were people being like, "Oh, dude, we need to give this guy like an Oscar for supporting actor for being Rocky." Like, why didn't you guys realize this shit from like day one? That's half the reason that fucking movie won an Oscar. Goddammit, because fucking the movie is called Rocky, so it doesn't work if you don't believe in Rocky, right? So if
They were really hoping for a spin-off. That's what
Probably.
they were doing.
But yeah, man, Sylvester Stallone, he killed it. He's either Rambo or Rocky, one of the two. And I mean, he's Rocky for me. I mean, who is he? Rocky or Rambo?
To me,
Yeah.
Rocky.
I'd say Rambo.
I mean, either one's a fair choice because both are equally iconic. It just depends on.
I just think I saw Rambo before Rocky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's probably what it
it's
is. With
what's
most
your
people.
first
Whatever you
exposure-
see most of, yeah. and
like
you
I'm
wouldn't
more
really
of a.
like.
I see myself as like an underdog, so I'm go with the Rocky. I'm not like if you were to find somebody who was like, if they didn't see Rambo first, maybe they're like a gym rat or something that gets all jacked up. They're like Rambo. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's what you identify with. Same actor. Both kind of somewhat physical macho roles, but it's just,
Rocky Life Matters.
Yeah. So are you a more Mr. Universe guy, or are you a Terminator guy? We're
it
talking
would be
about
Mr.
Arnold.
Universe or Mr. Olympia.
Oh, whatever.
You want to stay within the realm of weightlifting.
No,
Once again,
you want to be a
this is the benefit
weightlifter, or
of
do you want to be a
35 years.
killing motherfucking machine? That's what I'm saying.
I'd rather be a weightlifter because bitches don't fuck the killers; they fuck the weightlifters.
I don't know. Have
I
you
don't
seen
know.
Ted Bundy?
Also,
He rapes them and then kills them.
No, I'm talking about the bitches who write the letters in the jail. That a lot of them
Oh
want to
yeah,
marry him.
that's very true.
Also, when you're in Olympics, there's a really small, slim of a chance of turning into a woman.
I don't know, man. I see some of those weightlifters. I went to a weightlifting competition.
Wait,
Oh,
I got it.
Whatever, I missed it. But he said something that struck something in my mind, so I probably missed a joke there. Hopefully the listeners didn't. That's the important thing. I don't.
Yeah, as long as the listeners got
Yeah,
it.
You'll get it when you're fucking editing.
yeah.
and-
But
He'd be like, ah, ha, ha.
But I went to a weightlifting competition or fitness expo, and there was a bodybuilding competition, and I saw these guys like warming up, and they started shaking their legs, and I swear their quad muscles were like wrapping around the side of their body because they were so. I was like, what the fuck? I was about ready to throw up. I'm like, if they would have shown their shit, I would have thrown up. Bad.
You know, I want to attend one of those things and have a fart machine on max volume, so every time they pose,
It's weird. Like, I just can't imagine not having at least some measure of fat on my body. I couldn't imagine myself shredded. I would just be like, no, dude, I don't look like a dude. I'd look like some.
But here's the thing, though. You're small and skinny,
Mhm.
so like it might work for you if you grew your hair out, shaved your beard. You might, impersonate a very poor version of Iggy Pop, but
True. No, I mean he's right. I mean,
rock power.
I'm a real wild one. I need an echo machine. I got a lust for a life. Yeah. But Yeah, it's just weird where my mind goes. That's why I
Yeah.
have a podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. What kind of Arnold do you believe in? The Terminator or the Kindergarten Cop?
Who's your daddy and what does he do?
Probably the greatest meme ever on the internet was when those guys did phone calls and they mixed in Arnold quotes.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Because
You got to hear the Jack Black ones, too. I'd like a 5-piece chicken McNugget. Well, you take one of those fucking McNuggets and you shove it up your ass.
There you go.
I was like, I love the internet. I mean, we have a platform because of the internet, so we can't knock it. But I mean, so much awesome, delightful shit came from the internet. It's not even funny.
A lot of disturbing shit came from the internet too.
Oh, yeah, like Tub Girl.
Yeah, but I mean that.
Spider porn. Have you watched that?
No, I haven't. I was really wanting, like, I heard it and I was like, spider porn? Really? Really?
When he
It's
described
when
it
you
to
put
me,
in spider porn in Google, it's the very top one.
Is it? Okay, cool.
he was telling his girlfriend
Pornhub.
that, and she's like, "I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see that shit." Like I'm like, I hear the argument, and I'm like, what does she think she's gonna see? Like when he said it to me, I thought it was just like a National Geographic thing of like these two.
And then someone
spiders
overdubbing
porking.
it, like, take it, bitch, take it, bitch. And
Yeah.
That's what I thought, honestly, too.
Yeah,
Or
and
something
then-
similar. Or a shit ton of spiders, like, doing something disgusting.
Or at least like a baby girl fucking pulling her legs open and fucking spiders just crawl out of it.
But then when I actually saw it, I was like, really? I thought I saw everything. This is something I
when
haven't
you
seen.
guys cut and you're like, okay then, fuck. And I was like, fuck, I need to watch that shit.
It was like, okay, it was not what I was thinking. But it's one of those things where it's like, it's what I should have been thinking because pretty much how he described it is what it is.
And then also I thought it was like, I know there's videos of like people putting tarantulas in their mouth and it comes out. I thought that's another thing. I thought it was like a girl doing that with her mouth and then like giving a guy a blowjob or some weird shit.
Yeah, like it's amazing. It shows you the
That'd be harder to watch for me.
It shows you the evocative power of words. Just the right combination of words can just generate whatever sort of ideas in the people who hear it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, I mean, you just threw it out. Spider porn. Like, you know what it's about, but he articulated what he thought. I thought it was, like I said, National Geographic, like actual in the wild spiders porn. But it was,
I mean, it is the internet.
Yeah.
There's a video. There's a video of like a waffle. It's a waffle and it's hanging out and then it just falls over and it has millions of views. Like 2 or 3 million.
then
views.
how come the Junk Pod only had 5 downloads in the last week?
Get your ass on YouTube. That's the platform.
I know. I need to get me some fucking audio, some
we're gonna do this.
video software and put it on there. At least expand it out. And then now we got working on live junk. Yes, I'm going to announce it right now on the bonus extra on this episode. We're working on talking about junk live. Yes, twice as much junk a week. One of it is actually live. Well, you can actually see our ugly faces.
Yeah. We're dead on the inside, though.
And then maybe we should put Trent like not center stage because I don't want them to turn on their monitor and be like, "Holy fuck, what the fuck is that shit?"
Either that or they'll be
Oh,
like,
that's spider porn.
either that or they'll be like, oh, good, Mick Foley finally got a career. Good job.
Oh, he got a good pair of dentures.
Good.
His ear came back.
Yeah.
Since he's, wow, he brought a wrestling reference. That's
Well,
fucking
that's
awesome.
seriously what everyone fucking calls me, dude.
McFoley, really?
A lot of people
You
like.
got Mr. Sacco ready to go?
Yeah, no shit. I have one of the girls that worked
And he
over.
plays a badass version of Freebird.
But I got this girl that works over at the Thirsty Donkey, and she's come in, and she was like, "I tell people all about you," and all this other shit. And then she took a picture, Snapchatted me, and whatever, and then she put it on Facebook. And then she's like, "Yeah, now a lot of people like want to come see you. They want to come check you out." And I'm like, "Well, then come, like let them come." Like
The
I don't give a
attraction of
shit.
Circle K.
My pretties.
You go ahead and you can touch me.
The attraction of Circle K. Nice.
And then eventually you get tired and you're like, screw you guys. I'm
And
going
go
home.
And on that one, we'll wrap that up for the extra junk here.
Did it.
And yay.
Oh, we did make like almost 3 episodes
Yeah,
with
it's-
all this shit.
I'm proud of us.
Yep.
Tier.
That's it, folks.